Alright, greetings from Queens, New York. We had to move from Long Island. We've been powerless for 48 hours now. We're at relatives, so we are fine, and I hope everyone is fine. My prayers to all members of the community who are struggling. It's not easy for us. We have to go back and forth, but you know, we'll make it, as you all will. One special thought for Scotty Gray. Scotty, you're in my prayers, you and your family, and I will pray that God helps you go through those difficult times. Alright students, here's the deal. Unfortunate 1 week vacation, which is not really a vacation. If it was a vacation for me, I would be playing FIFA 13 and 2K13 every day, which I cannot. So, but we have to go through this. We'll have to come back to school next week and be ready to roll on, as you Americans have the uncanny ability to do. You Americans are pretty courageous, but people in Haiti also are pretty courageous. So I think we can stick together and get through this. Alright, so this is what's going on. For the test will be as soon as we get back to school. I'll have to find a date where every class meets, and then I'll just give you the test. You should be more than ready. Everything is on you know, Moodle, the objective, the little videos I showed you for how to prepare, all the, you know, all the chem quest and such and such. So you should be in good shape to complete this test as soon as we come back to school. However, in the meantime, we need to keep moving. So for those who have power and will be able to go on Friday to school to get their work, I will put some work on Moodle that you'll be able to work from. What's important is we will work from this is my Obama fist. You're American people. You go to November 5th. Oh no, that's whoa, I'm getting into Obama mode here. Sorry. It might be his last week, so who knows. What's going to be important for you is to look at section 7.3 on the notes in chapter 8. Okay, chapter 8, you're going to read the slide from chapter 8, and then you're going to say, what the hell is this? We'll get through this. Just read it. Just go through the chem quest as best as possible. I will put also some videos on how to solve some of the problems. There's two concepts that are going to come very quick. Is electron dot structure, or called Lewis dot structure. If you follow the book, there's two ways of saying it: Lewis dot structure or electron dot structure. There's two ways of doing it. So just be aware that this is the first thing that we go into, or the Lewis dot structure for chapter 7 that we haven't covered yet. And in section 3 of chapter 7, what we're going to do is to compare the properties of ionic compounds and covalent compounds, how they differ. That's what we're going to do also moving forward, and also the properties of metals. Why do metals have those wonderful properties that we know about? Conduct electricity, can ductile, you can make wires with them, you can bend them. So metals, you can do many things. So there are specific properties that we will take a look at. This is a reflection of myself in It's Me Within Me. That's so weird. Alright, so and then we're going to go into chapter 8. So chapter 7 was really about ionic compound, ionic bonding, which is a bonding between a metal and a non-metal, where there's a transfer of electron. Remember, you have two ions, and one that loses electron and one that gains electron, one that's positive, one that's negative, and then you make them together and you have a bond. So now we're going to talk about covalent bonding, where the electrons are shared between the two compounds. So that's going to be the difference. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at. So that's why the dot structure comes into term. It's important to see how the electrons are shared between two elements. Okay, so there's not really a question now anymore of ions. Ions will not be a factor in this chapter. So the bonds are less powerful than ionic bond, but they're still pretty good. So that's what's coming. Okay, so I'll put some chem quests so we can start. So we can start with this weekend, and then next week after the test, we're gonna get right through it. Okay, and yeah, we'll make it work. All right, we are Americans, and Americans go through difficult things and always came up on top. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Vote for me, November 6th. Not for me. I'm not running. All right. Peace.